What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Galaxy Greg. Welcome to episode 165 of the Be More Nerdy podcast. The only podcast that gives it to you how you want it, how you need it, and all the time that you'd like it. Be sure to follow the podcast on all platforms, including YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and everywhere that you get your podcasts and entertainment from, because we're in all those places. At Be More Nerdy on all our social medias as well. I'm your host, Galaxy Greg, a.k.a. the OG Galaxy, a.k.a. Mr. Space Awaits, a.k.a. the Hentai Honcho. And with me today are my co-hosts, Diva XOXO.
What it is, little W's. I'm sick. So no AKAs for me this week because I'm going to keep my talking to a minimum.
AKA doesn't give niggas PTO. AKA she hates sick time. AKA I'm calling HR. And my other co-host, HDTV.
That threw me for such a loop. Look, man, y'all in for the goodest one today. You know, this is the important episode. If you ever listen to an episode, you listen to these right here.
What, this is like the gym when you don't want to be there and then you have your best day?
I mean, yeah. Let's go with that. He rationalized it.
That's what's going to happen with me sounding like a man. It's like 3 niggas is on this podcast right now.
3 niggas have always been
That's
on this podcast.
what it sounded like before.
Yeah. Ha ha ha, yeah, you wanted to be here, right? You wanted to come into work today. I'm turning the jokes up to 10. 11 even. I'm breaking the dial, ripping that bitch off.
What's crazy is this nigga called me and was like, let's not pod today. And I was like, no, you have to do it.
I don't have to do shit. I get off right now, nigga. You don't know how to record shit. But my point is, today we're going to be talking about the Crunchyroll Awards. They just recently passed, and they're, I guess, the most, not credible, but the most well-known of the anime awards. So we're going to go through the list, talk about, you know, especially the big categories, and probably skim through the smaller categories that we might not know too much about. But everyone here is an anime fan, an anime watcher, if you will. I know you just recently bought one of those 100 anime things that you scratch offs. How you looking? You anywhere close to finishing that?
Well, when I bought it and I took the time to sit down and scratch it, I had 80 scratched off of the 100. But
Yay.
of the 20, there's only like 2 that I've just genuinely never heard of. So,
Wow. Go you. You're such an anime aficionado till you die.
well, I mean, these are all like mainstream anime. So,
100 anime can't be mainstream.
Yeah, I was about to say 100 in the mainstream is kind of crazy.
look, I'm
100
trying to tell you
mainstream.
because I've seen hundreds of shows. So, like, this is not. I haven't completed 81 shows. It's something closer to 300 or 400 now. Let's not do that now. Point is, you know, I consider all of these to be mainstream, from your Vinland sagas to your Naruto to, well, not Bakuno, but your Soul Eater. You know, these are all the mainstream to me. To the Bleach, to the Dragon Ball, yada yada. Point
Fair
is,
enough.
we got to do better.
We got to do better. It's crazy.
That's crazy. So, did y'all know the Crunchyroll Anime Awards was like last week? Like, did you know
Yeah.
that it was happening?
I actually
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't hear
I
anything.
vote.
Nothing came up on my Spotify or anything like that. I forgot to vote. I didn't do any of that. Which is weird because it's their
didn't
10th year, so I would have thought it would have been like more prevalent than last year. I
Right?
was seeing it everywhere last year. Is the thing.
Yeah, like before the awards. Like after I heard everything after. Like that's how I went and, like looked up who won and who lost. After I'm like, oh shit, here's all the who's won and who lost. But like I was like, but when did this happen? Oh, last night. Like I didn't know it was happening when it was happening.
I did know. I'm trying to find my vote thing now because I honestly don't remember if I took a picture of it or not this year. But yeah, I mean this year in general, I guess it has been odd because you haven't seen it. I mean, I more so see it when I open the app, but I mean it was also weird for the fact that it was in Tokyo. Like, why would it be in Tokyo, of all places?
Wasn't it there last year?
I don't think so.
I think
don't
it's
know.
there. I think it was there last year.
But that's
I remember
weird.
people talking about them going to Japan.
That's weird though. They
Why is it
don't
weird?
have a license to do anything in Tokyo, in Japan. Like they legally can do nothing in Japan.
Really?
There's
Isn't
no
there headquarters
distribution.
in Japan?
Yes, but as a company, they can't stream in Japan. They don't have the licensing to do
Oh.
so.
They don't.
That's
I didn't hear. I've never known that.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so they're a company that's for everywhere but Japan,
with
basically.
Japan.
That's really funny.
And so the other thing that's weird is like I felt like there would just be more hype because it's the 10th year. You know, like 10 is like one of those numbers where you're just like, oh my god, 10.
Well, I mean, there is the issue of it. It's essentially just a popularity contest.
It is.
Fair.
I don't know where a voting sheet is. I can't find it, but
That's okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, I mean, that's my frustration with it, that it is a popularity contest. But I mean, I think this year was a little more fair in terms of like the things that were popular. The only thing that I will give gripe on is the best movie, which I don't give a
Yep.
shit what Infinity
It's okay.
Cast
We'll
is.
talk about it. We'll
We'll
talk
get
about
there.
it.
We'll get there.
Get there.
You can get on your soapbox about your beef with Infinity Castle. I know we talked about it a little bit in length
I
after
have
the
beef
movie
with it as
came out.
well.
That shit was funny. But let's start getting into the list, man. That's what we're here for. So, anime of the year at the top of the list. We already know. Nominees were Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Dandadan Season 2, Gacha My Hero Academia, the final season, the summer Hikaru.
Hikaru.
Is it? Oh,
Hikaru.
okay. The summer Hikaru died, and Togepi's Original Sin. Now, I recommend that you always watch the shows that are on the Anime of the Year list. For some reason or another, they're great enough to make it the list. And the winner was My Hero Academia. Oh, sorry about that. Was that a surprise to anyone?
Um,
Not really. Well,
mm,
I felt like, you know how you like. I hate to say like, it's not a niche, but like I felt like the summer Hiraku
Hikaru.
died was gonna win. Sorry, because like so my timeline flooded. But like I realized like you have to go vote. So I guess like if the people who were flooding my timeline weren't voting,
Yeah,
then
and you
it
can't.
wasn't going to be there. Right.
It's not easy to revote like it used to be. Like
Yeah.
you have to do a lot of extra shit.
Yeah. Um so not a huge surprise, but I didn't like I was just like, oh, maybe this might win because I know a lot of people were like really hyped over this, but I guess not.
You
I
talk so
mean,
slow.
Well, I'm trying to breathe between words.
Man, you better spit it like a rapper in one breath. Cause some llama double llama you someone else doing what do you gotta do to get through superhuman. Like you gotta better get it out, Nick. No, I know it's a popularity contest. All these things are popularity contests for real. Let's be real. But at the end of the day, I had no surprise that My Hero was gonna win. In all honesty, it's My Hero. They have a ridiculous fandom, for the good and the bad. As you know, it's World War power scalers over here. Fuck y'all niggas. But in all honesty, My Hero, it was a great story. It had a great ending. They did a great job with the animation. The wrap up, very emotional, very dope. I wish I would have voted for My Hero because I would want to get a perfect sheet. My Hero would have been the vote, but I would have wanted Gacha to win specifically because it had a big impact coming in and shaking up the internet in a negative and positive way. It made the anime watchers who don't want to let black people cosplay, it gave them a lot to do, but at the same time, like, it made so many people pissed. And it made a lot of people say that characters like Jabber weren't black, and that was funny. Along with not only the soundtrack, the creativeness of the powers, and the creativeness of the world. I think it did a great job on its debut, and I knew it was gonna do well. I was following it a little bit when it first started as a manga, but definitely was pleased with how that season went, and I want more of it. So, he,
But
I watched it to date.
oh, you
I
should. It's good.
oh,
I
that makes
mean,
me sad.
I'm saying like I have reading wise, I'm probably in like season 4.
Oh, then shut up.
Then,
But I haven't watched the anime, so I can't have an opinion about the show.
you read to
know
season
what
4.
happened.
The animation isn't gonna. If it gets animated 9 times out of 10, that's not gonna be the thing that turns you off from it as a series, at the very least.
You'd be surprised.
I would.
What show? And okay, what show has gotten animated? And you was like, nah, never again.
Probably just Tokyo Revengers and Blue Lock.
Well,
Yeah.
Blue Lock, they just got lazy, but yeah.
Because
All right.
Yeah,
Film of the
even if
year.
you kept reading it, it still have been the same result.
Film of the year. So, film of the year,
Okay.
there was a couple movies that came out. 100 Meters, Chainsaw Man movie, Rize arc, which I love that they covered the whole arc. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, part 1 of 3. Momonosuke, the movie, chapter 2, The Ashes of Rage, The Rose of Versailles, and Scarlet. I saw so many trailers for Scarlet. I did not want to see it. It did not look that good. However, the winner was Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, Part 1. That's not included, but it is a 3-parter, if you didn't know. He'd go ahead and get your soapbox, because you have the most to say, probably. I'll follow up.
I mean, I feel very much like if
Boo.
this is a category about film, then that should not be the one that won because it's literally the entire season. Just they showed it as a movie. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
They
Like
didn't show it as a movie. They just showed it all at once.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
exactly.
they took
With
4
no commercial
episodes.
break.
Yeah, they took 4 episodes. Maybe you could say 5 because 22-minute episodes over the course of 2 hours, and said, hey, we're going to add just a slight better animation and put a little bit more money into the soundtrack and get
that was
some
a
like
3-hour movie, wasn't it?
It was 3 hours? It
Yeah.
probably was 3 hours actually, now that I think about it. But my point is, they just took a couple episodes and gave those episodes a little bit more budget and then said, here you go.
If you
They
take
just
out the
said,
opening and ending, that is 9 episodes, maybe 10.
They said here, binge your season, but you don't have to skip the intro and outro song every time. You're welcome.
I think the Demon Slayer fandom is just as supportive as the My Hero fandom. A lot of them are the same people, in all honesty. But I think it gets a lot of hype it doesn't deserve, in my opinion. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's bad. I'm just saying it's pretty mid overall,
I-
overarchingly.
I think if we're talking about movies, first of all, Scarlet gets honorable mention for being on this list. But if we're talking about movies, 100 Meters, that was a good looking movie. Chainsaw Man, Reze arc, that was a movie. Like they made the arc a movie and it went together so well. Like it was visually stunning. It was pleasing to the ears from the discography, filmography, whatever. You know, the music score. That's the word. I just feel like it got the short end of the stick because it's Demon Slayer, and of course, Demon Slayer is going to win.
Yeah.
It.
He can.
I
slash.
read the Rize arc, and the movie felt different. It felt like an interpretation versus Demon Slayer was a 1-to-1 with some bonus content, but a 1-to-1 a regurgitation, yeah, versus a recreation, you know?
Yeah. So
I think, but I mean, not that the arguments are valid because I still don't feel that the argument is valid, but they're gonna bring up, people are gonna say, oh, but it made so much money in the box office and
The
and
box
it was
doesn't
in a
determine
movie
if
theater.
something is or is not a good movie. It determines that people like it. However, from a filmography standpoint, like if you were to
Yeah.
break it down, that does not determine if it's a good movie. Because the most critically acclaimed movies have historically not done as
Bad.
well in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I want to make sure y'all said that.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
Hey man, if niggas can't read and write, I'm positive they can't understand deeper themes. Best continuing series, the nominees were Dandadan, Kaiju number 8 season, Dandadan season 2, Kaiju number 8 season 2, My Hero Academia the final season, One Piece, Solo Leveling season 2, Arise from the Shadow, and Spy Family season 3. My GOAT One Piece won. I don't think that One Piece will ever really lose this category. I think they've won every time this category was here.
It does sometimes. I'll pull it up while you discuss.
I think maybe Bleach might have won last year because they had a fresh season in the 1,000-Year Blood.
Was that continue?
but-
That's crazy that that's a continuing season, though. like yes, it is. It's a continuation, but
Yeah. But like,
how many
it-
years do we stop calling it continue?
once again in this popularity contest, we know the One Piece stands are gonna come out just cause.
So you know what? I don't want to say it's not a problem, but my problem with Solo Leveling season 2 being on here,
What?
that Solo Leveling season 2 really won its awards last year under the guise of Solo Leveling season
Season
1.
one, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they, yeah, I don't think they won any awards this year. We'll find out.
No, they didn't
No, but
Uh,
season
but
two got awards last year definitely because of season one.
because of
yeah, I agree.
it was season 1, right?
Um,
I
Best
feel
New
like they doubled it.
Series winner, Gotcha Akata. Love it.
Oh,
The nominees were, I don't even know. Clevitis? I can't say
Clevis.
words. That's
Clevitis.
Clevitis? All right, bet. Appreciate you for helping me. Clevitis, The Fragrance of the Flower Blooms with Dignity, Gotcha Akata. Sakamoto Days, The Summer Hikaru Died, and Takapi's Original Sin. I like Sakamoto Days. I wouldn't have voted for it, though. I would have voted for Gotcha Akata. Because Sakamoto Days, that is going into season 2 soon. I
Yeah.
think at the end of
Yeah.
this year. I actually
Yeah.
binged that earlier this year and was thoroughly satisfied with it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I've always wanted to read it.
Fun.
I just never did. So, thoughts on that? Best new series? I know that Diva, you've watched it. Heed, you've read it.
Um.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, for as far as like continuing series. So last year, Demon Slayer season 4 won it. Then One Piece the year before, One Piece the year before, and then it jumps back to 2018 where it's Dragon Ball Super, and then in 2017 it was March Like a Lion.
I don't even know what that is.
I know, but I'm surprised it made that. Honestly, especially for what it was competing with.
Appreciate the
Competing
look up.
with
Appreciate
nothing.
the info.
Yeah.
Diva. Oh, he.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Somebody.
That's some serious thoughts. So I really enjoyed Gachiakura. I think was it no, it was sentenced to be a hero, the one that I yelled at you for. But I started it. I have not finished it, and I really enjoyed it. But it is one of the ones where I like to sit down and actually watch it. I don't. It's not one of the enemies that I just throw in the background.
Honestly, next year, Sentenced to Be Hero or Witch Hat Altair is going to get it. One of those two, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
Yeah.
Sentenced to Be Hero.
Because both of their rollouts were fucking phenomenal.
It was
I
great.
think that sequel, that the creator who did Full Metal, that one might sneak in.
I need to
Oh,
watch
It's off
that.
the
I
cloud.
I got good vibes from it. Only thing I don't like is how similar all the characters look to Full Metal Alchemist characters, and that's like a common thing with some mangakas that like a lot of their characters kind of look the same over time, just because like it's their style and how they like to draw people and how they like to draw their main
yeah.
characters. But
At
like
least it's not fairy tale. Okay.
bingo. But at the same time, I'm hopeful. Like I saw it in theaters. I got to watch the first episode there, and I was like, I'm interested to say the least. I'll give it a shot, especially because I know what this creator's capable of. You know,
Yeah.
so let's see what you do again on the second run. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad they got Yakuza one, but I do think Clevitis and Sakamoto, and honestly, there was a lot of good options on here. I can't even be mad at it. So I'm not gonna be mad at it. It deserved it.
All right.
I'll leave it.
Best original anime. Lazarus is the winner for that. This is where we're gonna start kind of beaming through some of the stuff. But Lazarus, I heard about this. I was excited for what they were going for, the inspiration, all that stuff, the team that was making it. And then I didn't watch it, and then I heard it was actually kind of bad or like badly paced, is what I'll say.
I watched it. Yeah, it wasn't as capturing because I felt like I didn't really know all the characters. You know, we were glancing at their backstory, but it was different from like Cowboy Bebop. Like we were just running through them.
Right. Diva, did you
I
watch
know
Lazarus?
nothing on this list, so we're gonna keep moving forward. Next category.
No, I want to shout out to Senshu
No.
because that was an anime about a manga who was overworked and fell asleep and woke up in the story she was rewriting, and it was beautifully looked. Her power was she could draw things and they come to life in the story, and she had to finish the story. It was dramatic. Also, shout out to the Mobile Suit Gundam because I love a good Gundam, and that was a completely original story. And for an original story, I think that's worth best original anime over a show that no one actually watched. My personal opinion. And Digimon, I've seen clips of that. It looked nice. Anyway, press one. Best animation.
Best
Mm.
animation.
The Digimon game I heard was really good. Like they did a really good job on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Best animation. The winner for that is Solo Leveling Season 2. I don't know how I feel about that one.
They double dipping.
I don't know who I would give it to on this list. They all these shows did really good in 2025. So I don't know who I'd give it to, but I don't think I'd give it to Solo Leveling. Like,
So one thing I'm gonna say that most people aren't gonna like, I'm not the biggest fan of One Piece's new animation style. Like I see the difference and I don't like it. Like I really am not taking
Respect.
to it. Um
Respect.
And I want to though, because I love the story so much. And like whenever I like read it, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this to get animated. And now I'm just like, dang, like it isn't doing it for me. And a lot of people are loving it and it's just not doing it for me. And now I'm like, is this what people were talking about when they first started watching One Piece and they said they didn't like the animation? Like, is this like how they felt?
yes,
So I feel y'all.
Probably. Yeah.
because it's all like sketchy and grainy and shit.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Maybe like whole cake animation is where I was happy. I mean, like, but then it's like after whole cake, it changed. It
Yeah, they got
changed
a
in
more
Wano.
active animation style, is what I'll call it. Because One Piece
Yeah.
they favor impact frames and I forgot what it's called. It's a drawing style where the movement gets messy or looks messy purposefully to show the motion of the movement and the speed of the movement.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I get that, but I don't like it. And like it wasn't as prevalent in Wano, and so like when it happened, sometimes I was just like, oh, okay, like this is
That's
a cool thing that
interesting
you want to
though.
highlight. And then now, like I finished Egghead, and I was like, ooh, I didn't like that. Like I liked Egghead, but I didn't like.
That's interesting though, because Wano was like a huge shift in animation.
it was a huge
Not
shift.
like it was, but you didn't notice it until Onigashima. Like
I
all
noticed.
of
What
the
do you mean?
time.
You might want to rewatch Whole Cake and
No, when I say like notice it, like as far as like motion and stuff like that,
okay,
it
as far as
wasn't
the
as
action,
yeah,
the
as far as the
animation during
action
the
goes.
action. Okay, that's
Yeah,
different.
because when it's normal, I don't mind it. It's more so in the fighting scenes. It's like the sketchiness of it isn't doing it for me. It could just be my eyes. Like I said, Demon Slayer's movie was over was way too much for my eyes. I was just like, I would just listen. I would just listen to the movie. Y'all doing
Diva,
too
I
much on this
think you
screen.
have officially earned your 30 and over club card. Because what the hell?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are
And that
No,
old.
no, I don't want to
bro
be
just said
old.
my eyes hurt watching that.
My
Like,
eyes hurt watching this shit. That's crazy. All right. Best character
Yeah.
design. Winner was Gacha Akata. I completely agree with that. I think that that creator has her own style. I love the graffiti. I like the grunginess of it. I like the fact that everyone still has a relative amount of drip, even though they are basically living in trash land. Um, I
Yeah.
know it's a pain in the ass for them artists to probably always draw engine with tattoos and painted nails, but I fuck with it. Like everyone's clothes are different. Everyone's style's different. Everyone has different features about them. The personalities come to life through all of their fits and their weapons, and I think she did an excellent job in showing that for each person in
I
comparison to other
I would
shows.
love to see her at love to see her do what's that thing? The Met Gala. Like I would love to see what she would wear. Cuz I think it
Mm.
would be dope. Like cuz I
you
think
have to
she
pick
just
the
has
themes
that
though.
like no, not just anything, like any year's theme. I think she just has this eye for like fashion and style because you can see it in the characters that I would be very interested to see her do like a fashion line or like something like that. Or
Or
like a
collab.
like a Met Gala where it's like a
Yeah,
you dress up and you do a little bit extra.
she definitely understands fashion because I don't get that
Yeah.
shit. But everyone in that show got that shit on. I'm not gonna lie. Heed, any thoughts on this?
um, I I want to say I don't like that, but I can't really argue because Apothecary Diaries has unique character design, but it really can't compare to the grunge art style. And One Piece should
I love Apothecary Diaries because I don't know, I'm a
always,
sucker for traditional stuff, but
yeah. And but when I think about it, like a lot of characters eyes tell them apart because they look so similar. One Piece should always be nominated and never win. Socrates' original sin.
They changed their drip
No,
up
what
every
he ain't
island
gonna
though. You
do?
ain't fucking with the drip on the islands,
Yeah.
No,
bro.
I do,
What
but
island
it's
gonna
like
be?
they
Fuck
should
that shit.
just be nominated because I don't need them winning this category.
I don't think One Piece will ever win that because you're around the same crew so frequently that we understand it's a Straw Hat crew story, right? Even though
Yeah.
they change
Yeah.
fits and they develop, we get maybe one season or one half of an arc or a quarter of an arc every year.
Yeah.
You don't. The other characters aren't enough for you to feel that way. Newer stuff is almost always going to have the opportunity for best character design because these are new characters. How well can you present these characters to me in a way that I understand
disagree.
their personality, their clothing, their motivations, etc.?
Yeah.
I disagree.
That's why I say they have
think
a leg
Oda
up.
I think Oda Sensei does a very good job of introducing like every island unique characters. And I'm not talking about like one or two. Every island we go to, we get a handful of unique new characters. Like when we went to Egghead, we got all of the what's his name?
Vegapunks.
Eggheads. Yeah, Vegapunks. When we went to Whole Cake, we got all of Big Mom's kids. When we were at Dressrosa, we had everybody in the sporting arena. Like
I agree with you,
every
right?
island,
But
But
we
here's
get
my
these.
counter argument.
yeah.
We
How
get
many of
cool,
the
unique
Vegapunks can you
characters.
name right now?
All of them.
I know 3 names off the top of my head. Go.
All of them. We got Edison. He's so stinking cute. We got Lilith. She's a little baddie. We got who's the one who's the big bitch?
I don't know. Who
We
is
got
it?
the big bitch.
No, what's her
'Cause
name?
she's the bad one.
My point is,
She's
he does a really good job of giving you a character while you're there. And if we're talking about
yeah.
it, it'll be like, who's the... And it'll come back. But I don't think, since its conception, and it's harder to do this when you have a long-running story with so many freaking characters, when you start a story and you give your main cast drip like that, character design, character design and unique abilities. Because remember, in this story, everyone has a sacred treasure that's like their weapon, right? And it's because of a backstory or personality trait.
Yeah.
When you do something like that, it makes not only the characters memorable, but the abilities memorable. It makes a lot of things memorable. Even with the side character, like I don't even know what the chick whose hair or her comb was the thing, but I know her power and I remember her backstory and how she got the comb because the one dude was plotting for years on how to get this shit to go. Like, it's the build up and making it more memorable. That's my opinion.
feel like-
It's not a fact.
I feel like it just boils down to the fact that we're talking about the character's design. One Piece has been running for 26 years. They're just changing a design that exists slightly.
I'm not talking
Fair.
about just the main characters though. I feel like we get uniquely designed characters everywhere we go.
Right, but
We're literally
it's the
getting-
same formula. They're just reusing it on a new arc versus saying, "Hey, go create Marvel Universe."
Maybe.
Yeah, usually there's a villain. There's some form of revolutionary group or opposing
Yes, but we're
group,
talking about-
and then
no,
there's
we're
a
talking about
general,
character
a
design.
daughter or
I get it.
son.
Right.
But no, in the designs, that's not true because like so when we was in Dressrosa, we had all these pirates and we all fighting for something.
Okay, we had a villain.
Royal.
No, we had a villain.
No, that's not what we're talking
Doflamingo.
about. That's not what
We had a general.
Everybody.
Doflamingo's right hand.
Oh fuck that. That's not what I was talking.
We had a rebellion force. We had a
Yeah.
daughter and or a son. Did I not say
Yeah.
all those things? Every island has the same formula.
But just that doesn't mean that the characters still aren't unique in that.
It's not
formula.
about that. It's for me, like I get where you're coming from. For me, that's why I said this should always be nominated because it's up there. But you can't compete with someone creating something out the top of their mind and it being created like then.
They gonna win once, and I'm gonna say ha ha ha. On to the
Hey.
next topic. We took too long.
He'd spit in a
look,
day.
That's
I
right.
do think Sakapi's original sin should be like more thought of because that was a cute character design.
I need to
for a
watch it
fucked up
because that shit's
show.
crazy. That shit's real crazy. Best art director, Akinori Fudesaka.
Yeah.
Apothecary Diaries season 2 and Norihiro Naganumi. There we go. Those two.
Yeah. Loved it.
Haven't watched Apothecary Diaries. Several people want me to watch Apothecary Diaries. One of them's in this room right now. But one, they both kind of ruined the show by saying you should watch it because of these spoilers. And then I'm like, well, now I really don't want to watch it. And then it's
Those aren't
really
real
slow.
Spoilers. There's so much stuff you don't know. It's not slow. Who said it was slow?
I watched the first episode. It was
lied?
really slow. I was bored.
It was the first episode.
Okay, you. I think there is a concern that you just did not get interested in the first episode. That girl got kidnapped and sold into slavery on accident.
It's actually kind of funny.
Like,
And, wait, did you finish the first episode? Because by the end of the first episode, they find out that she got
Nah,
kidnapped and
I
sold
didn't.
to
I was like, yo, why am I
by
watching
accident.
this? I'm gonna go do something else. And that one did something else.
nah, she
See?
got kidnapped and sold into slavery on accident. That is a nice
Look.
opening
You
episode.
can say like it's the first episode, nigga. Sentence to Be Hero had me in the first 10. I'm not gonna hold you. Had me in the first
Okay,
couple
that was
minutes.
cinematic, but that was a cinematic opening to an
Look,
action
man, I'm
shonen.
just saying. They got me. They knew what they were doing. They
These
knew
are
how to hook
different-
their
these are
audience.
different stories. No,
They are completely
this
different. I don't
story-
have the
by
attention
end-
span for a
by
lot
the
of slower
end the
stuff right
first-
now.
no, by the end of the first episode, you will be like, okay. I'm
Doesn't have the
interested.
attention span for dramas or history.
Low key, at this current stage in my life, I only watched The Boys recently because I forced myself to sit down and watch it, and I was immediately like, "Why did I stop watching it?" And then basically finished it in 2 days, the last season. But I love The Boys, like I love that show, but I hadn't watched it. Watching shows is getting harder for me because it's like I have to sit down and do it. Like I have to actually sit and say, "Hey, this block of time, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to play the game. I'm not going to go and craft something. I'm just going to watch this show and actually watch the show." It's hard for
can't
me to say I'm going to
craft and
sit
watch
down and do
shows.
nothing. Huh?
Oh, I crafted while I specifically.
Then I'm not going to be paying
saved
attention. My crafts take a lot of focus.
to craft.
Hence why I have it as a craft.
It depends on what you're doing, but I get your perspective of like, you know, there's certain movies and shows I can't watch while I'm crafting because I'm like I need to pay attention to the screen
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there's art
Fair.
direction and other. But as far as best director, right,
Mhm.
I will give it to Apothecary Diaries because Dandadan season 2 is there's not much in there for me to be like yes. Gachiakura, like it's a compelling story, but My Hero, I don't know. I
No,
don't know. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I mean, like, yeah, it's not
it's not
enough dialogue and complexity there.
It's a no for me, dog.
But the summer, Hiraku, shit, now I'm fucking up. Hikaru, sorry. The summer Hikaru died in Taco Piece Original Sin. Like, the direction with that, I think they definitely need to be on this list.
Yeah.
But I will give it to Apothecary Diaries because season 2 had me a little.
It
choked
did.
up.
Did it have you choked up?
me
Great. You
choked
have
up.
to watch.
She's like, the frog is back. I'm like, yeah, the frog's back. What you gonna do about the frog, sis?
Your frog. Your frog. Yeah. It's her.
And then
frog.
the princess's story
It's
that was
what?
so compelling.
It's her frog.
The princess's story was so like,
Oh.
damn. And her
Oh my
parents.
God. And the rock in the hard place, and then
Okay,
and then
we're
you find
moving
out
on.
about the-
Best background art was
doesn't
won by
like FOMO.
Gacha Akata. A little bit. I hate FOMO actually. But Gacha Akata won best background art. I think that they really made the world come alive, whether they were roaming around in
You
the
know what's
trash or they were in the city, looking at the graffiti and all that shit. I really like that. Really liked it.
Okay.
You know what's funny? They won with like when you say like, oh, their background was trash, like like literally the background is trash, and they won.
Yeah, but it made sense. It was trash piles and shit. You know.
See, I think City the animation had it shot here because there's just a lot going on there. And Kulon's generic romance, that one had me a little choked up too, and that was about the background. And I still have to write the summer Karu died. But I'll give it a Gachiakura just because there's a lot going on the screen. Yeah, and it is about the trash.
I think it also makes sense that they would win considering they had someone who's like a grunge graffiti artist, mangaka, doing it. Like, I feel like she would very much want to bring the world alive
Yeah.
as much as possible, you know? Because if you don't can't feel like the world's alive in Gacha Akata, I don't think you not understand, but you can't get the full story. You feel me? Like, if it just feels like they're walking around in a city and not a trash city all the time, it's like, well, it doesn't look like it's too bad for these guys.
And you're missing some key points there if you're not peeping the trash. So for best romance anime, because I think either of you know most of these shows.
Do you?
Yes, I do actually. The winner was The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Now, I have not watched this. I probably won't because it's too romantic for me. But the fact that Dandadan is a nominee on the list, along with Blue Box, Honey Lemon Soda, My Dress Up Darling Season 2, and Rama One Half Season 2.
So,
Oh.
Blue Lock. Dandadan was originally actually, I read somewhere, I can't remember where. It was supposed to be a romance, more or less.
I was gonna say.
Well, it is more or less, but it's just it's hard for me to want to put it in this category because of that's not like
Everything
the
else that's
primary
going on.
point.
Yeah, no, I agree. I know the
Well, like,
mangaka
now
read it
in
with
the
the
story-
intention of their relationship running like a traditional rom-com type of relationship, or will
But
they
it's
won't
there
they
in
for
the
a while.
manga now.
Oh no, yeah, it's been there for a while in the manga. Like,
Yeah,
that's his
like,
woman.
That's pure romance anime right there.
I think it was like since the aliens came for real. Like, they were like,
But
nah, you
season
trying to like
2
date?
But like season 2 is about them
Yeah.
fighting the underground
Worm god
worm
thing.
god. Like,
Yeah.
where's the romance in this?
That's when he start getting jealous. I need a tissue. I'm sorry, guys.
You know,
My nose
I'm
She's
not
the
gonna lie.
dog.
A nigga press up on my woman in his drawers and start whooping my ass, I'ma be upset too.
I'm not gonna lie. If the nigga could do what Gigi could do, he got it. You all the way got it.
This nigga locked me in a small house, proceeds to beat my ass, and then take my girl. You know, I'm gonna be a little upset myself. You know.
The way that third eye was looking at me, you got it, bro. Like, take her.
You can have her.
Take
She's
her.
yours now.
Can I just leave you that little soccer ball you kick around? Take her.
Okay. So, fun fact: The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. I started reading that because
Interesting.
me. Yeah.
Did you think
By
she was
accident.
a boy?
I was trying to
by
think of a joke and he
accident.
got it. Good job.
And not because I thought she was a boy, because I do read some like hetero stuff, but like it has to be like really good. And it has
She
to be
looks
like
so
suggestive.
disgusted saying that.
Yeah, she did. Like, ugh.
It's not as fun.
Gag me with a
Hetero
spoon.
stuff.
But I started reading it and I was like, oh, like I think it's so cute. And I just never went back to it because my old site crashed and it got lost. So now
Last time I
like,
checked, Pornhub's still up.
you know what, you got a day off. You go ahead.
Nah, it's too late. You got me here. We
I
paused it
understand.
today.
But yeah,
Oh,
and now
man.
that I like see the title again, because I kept seeing it, and I was hearing the title, I was like, that sounds familiar. And then when I saw the characters, I was like, oh, y'all, I'm gonna go finish it. Say less.
I think you should because I probably will not be checking it out. Blue Box is on my list though. I do want to watch that. And Honey Lemon Soda pissed me off when I watched the first 2 episodes, so I stopped. But yeah, Am I a Dress Up Darling? Every clip I've seen of that, I think that's softcore porn. Could be wrong, but
The image is a child and a man. That don't make me feel comfortable.
I said My Dress Up Darling.
Oh, isn't that the one where he takes pictures of the chick
Mm-hmm.
and they like low
That's
key
a girl.
feeling each other but won't admit it?
I think that's just about the gist. The things I've seen, there was a lot of panting. So
Yeah, I saw that too. And they were like in each other's lap and shit, like trying not to make noise. And then she felt his frog.
have How you gonna call back something he wasn't there for?
He ain't
I've
never
seen that
ain't never watched
episode.
it. No, you saw the clip from the episode.
No, I've actually seen that episode. It came up on TikTok in parts. And I was curious. That being said, so best comedy anime was won by Don Don season 2, which
Crazy. This thing is in every fucking category.
because it's supposed to be
It's like
funny,
one of
but
them.
this is where it comes back to that like popularity contest thing, because Don Don is yes, it's a comedy, yes, it's a romance, but it's it's not a shonen per se. It's like 1/3 of all these things, so I can't call it one individual thing. And
It's a raw. I'm trying to do it.
Rom-com.
no, she's
rom-com
about to
show.
say a rom.
It's a rom-com show
Why'd you put show at the end?
because it's a shonen.
Oh,
Wouldn't it be a
rom-com.
rom-conin?
Rom-conin.
Yeah.
Rom-conin. That sounds fun. That's not okay.
Comronin.
Comronin. You could mix it up anyway.
Comronin.
All right,
Yeah.
best action anime went to Solo Leveling season 2. Now,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's I
But
understand
no.
that.
No.
Yeah. No, it fits the
No.
category, but
Nope.
I wouldn't give it there. You feel me?
No.
I
It's
think
a
this
yes,
is
but it's a no. And not because it fits the category. Because if season 1 was treated like season 1 as it should have been, then season 2 would deserve this award. But it doesn't. Season 1 got its awards because of season 2. Y'all
this-
don't remember season 1.
this didn't
Y'all
get it
remember
in season.
2.
This didn't get last year, did it?
I'm pretty sure it did.
I hope not.
Uh,
Kaiju number 8, season 2. I don't remember exactly what happened in season 2.
That's-
I would have gave it to My
It did,
Hero.
yeah,
I'm not gonna
it
lie.
did.
It did? Oh wow.
Last
Yeah, no.
year's Solo
This shouldn't have
Leveling
won
season
last
1
year.
won.
I know that. This shouldn't have won last year. This year it winning, I'm okay with. This was a pretty action-packed season. But I would have gave it to My Hero cuz like that had so many good final
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I think they did a good job on the final season of My Hero of making it just the fights and less like the
Talky talk.
oh my gosh. Yeah, the talking, oh my gosh, the stakes. It's like, no, let me see the stakes. I can see it. I see Sugar Rocky. I got it.
Are they medium rare?
What?
The stakes,
I don't think
nigga.
Kaiju number 8 should have made this list. But
I'd have to
I
go
don't know
back
what
and
the
watch
list-
season 2 because I remember season 1
didn't
had
watch
some really good. It had some really good action. Like for our
Yeah,
first
yeah,
season, Kaiju number 8 did fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, season 2 was a little more mild out. There was fights, but it wasn't as intense
Yep.
this season.
Yeah, because season 2 is the build up for a war. Season 2
Yeah.
and 3, because the next season is also build up, but you get to see them take out some crazy shit. But it's
Yeah.
still like the build up, like the prep, hey, we're getting you right and need to make sure you can do this shit and make sure you're on our side because when this nigga comes back, it's gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, season 4 and 5 are gonna get some nominations and awards. Season 6, which would be the final season, because it ends very abruptly. Like, I thought it was gonna be longer, but then they were like, no, it's only got a couple chapters left. And then it went final war, final fight, bonus fight, done. And during the bonus fight, they explained all the backstory lore that you haven't gotten, that you've been waiting for. And it's like, oh, cool. So I think this show will get 6 seasons. 6 seasons, maybe 6 seasons in the movie.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Put your predictions up on Kalshi and start putting your bets down.
Let's go. I'm
6
taking
seasons.
the 6 seasons. 6 seasons.
You taking the over on 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the over on 5. Take the over on 5.
I'm gonna take the under on 6. It's
Mm,
gonna be 5.
All right. Best isekai anime, ReZero. Heed, you watch this? I do not. I'd always give it to Konosuba. I like Konosuba, but I don't watch anything else on here. Konosuba season 3 wasn't as good, to be fair.
Yeah, it was not.
Season 2? Oh my god, I wish I was there when that was coming out. That shit was hilarious.
Season 2 was all the payoffs from season 1. Like everything they set up in season 1 paid off in season 2, and then they ran with it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm supposed to watch
Konosuba,
Konosuba.
you got to. It is unironically one of the funniest isekais that you will come across.
It's so funny
just watch-
because this nigga's just be in so many shitty situations for no reason.
Like, this is a show that starts off with your main character being isekai because not because Truck Kun hit him, because he thought Truck Kun was going to hit a girl, so he jumped in front of it and pissed. The shock of it not being a truck and it actually being a tractor killed him, and then he pissed himself.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna get hit by a truck, had a heart attack mid lunge, and died. And it was like
Yeah,
a tractor moving like 2 miles an hour.
yeah. And the goddess who's telling him is laughing at him. She's
Right,
mocking him.
and that's the one where she's like, "You get one thing." He's like, "You."
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And she gets dragged in the hell with him.
She hate that shit.
But yeah. So as far as isekais, I don't know cooking campfire for the Disney Twisted. I meant to watch it. I didn't. Couldn't help you.
I meant to watch as well. My bad. It's
Yeah,
on my
the
list.
bureaucrat from the villainess. Anything that has a villainess in it, I'm not doing it. It's a new genre, and I don't support it. Um,
You don't
but
support women?
No, I don't support the villainous genre. Not women. There's a difference. Because sometimes
Fair.
they're guys that are now
How,
villainous.
that doesn't make sense.
Nah, yeah. You don't know.
You
Oh,
mean
the
like
right
the
one.
the little Hitler girl? Her? Like that one? That's a villainess.
No. It's not a villainess. A villainess is the two guys getting reincarnated and one turns into a girl. The whole plot is about him not trying to have sex with the guy that used to be a girl. This is a real anime.
I don't think that's a what? That's a thing?
That's a real
You
thing.
sure-
Yes, they both
Sure
get
that wasn't on Pornhub.
they both get reincarnated, but
That's your
the
spot,
one
not
guy
mine.
turns into a girl. So, yeah.
Bro, we
I
got
forget-
reincarnated. Yeah. 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 why you rubbing your hands like that? You look in the mirror lately?
I'll find you the name later. But Zenshu, which is again the one with the mangaka, I thought that was good. But ReZero Season 3 was so insane. I loved it. I loved it all the way through. I've been scared to watch. ReZero is one of the few shows that I intentionally watch in sub because I just see the voice acting is so much better.
There are certain shows I feel that way about. I think a lot of English voice dubbings have gotten so fucking good over the past couple years, but there are
Yeah,
still
don't get
some
me wrong.
shows that it's like, nah, I need to hear the OG actors.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, bet. Best drama, Apothecary Diary Season 2. Maybe I'll give it a watch. It's
Never-
on the list. I gotta watch
Oh my
Tokopi's Original Sin, though.
God, I was about to say it wasn't even a competition, but between Orb and Togepi, Orb is intense. I can't even recommend that one to people, but it's on this list. That's all I'm gonna say. Orb is intense. God, I gotta give it to Apothecary Diary. Can't.
It was so good. And it like so many payoffs from season 1 too. Like it just I love when a thing pays off. It like callbacks to things. Yeah.
Best Slice of Life anime was Spy Family Season 3. I haven't watched Spy Family
Whose
since
life
me
is
and
this?
Joyce started watching. We got like 80% of the way through Season 1 and then just stopped. She really liked it. She thought it was really cute. I liked it
Whose life-
because it was a good balance. Huh?
Whose life is this?
What do you mean? It's Anya's life.
I'm confused on the question.
This doesn't like when you say slice of life, like it feels like there's supposed to be some, I don't know, realisticness to this. Whose life is this?
No one
Whose
said
life is
that.
this?
It is pretty
Slice of
realistic, but it's realism with a caveat.
Yeah, Slice of Life is just they're following like typical mundane things to some degree.
Yeah. The only thing that spices this up is that it's a spy world. So that's a slice of the spy world life. You feel me? It doesn't fit. Nope, there it is. Life with an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy. Why does that fantasy knockout look like a little ass girl?
Exactly. Both these two, her and him, were reincarnated dudes.
Well, first of all, why is the title so long?
We
Not
gotta
everything.
do better. I'm tired of mangakas making niggas little girls and lollies. Please, 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 please stop. I'm a part of that group of people now
We need
where
to
my
stop calling
biggest
them
gripe.
lollies. We need to call them what they are, little girls.
No, lollies and little girls are two different things. You have to make that distinction, or else it gets worse.
Yeah, I promise you, it gets
why.
worse.
That's the
There-
problem.
there's
That is the problem.
No, the problem is that these niggas just don't age people up and make them look their age. That's the problem. Nigga, make someone fall in love with a 1,000-year-old grandma who's saggy as fuck. I'm okay with that. I swear. We can do that. However, can we just start making niggas like adult age? Like, I get it. Coming of age. But I promise you, I was still coming of age at 18. Like, 19. Shit, I was still figuring it out at 20 and 22. I'm still figuring it out now.
Respect.
We don't have to do 14-year-olds all the time, bro. I promise you.
I promise you that these 14-year-olds looking at some of their teachers like what it is. So we don't have to do 14-year-olds. Not like
What was your point there? I don't know what you was
like
trying
she's
to.
attractive. Like she's attractive. Not like they could do something about it.
I don't think that helped your case.
I think
Yeah.
it did.
If you think so.
Best main character.
You-
Mao Mao from
You know what's a
Apothecary
great game
Diaries,
that
Season
Diva
2.
could play? Ace Attorney.
When I got to defend people, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, basically. There's another game on Steam right now you could play with us. It's called Guilty as Sock. You play as sock
I've seen
puppets. Yeah, you play as sock puppets in a court, and you get a folder with random shit in it, and you have to use it as the defendant to prove that you're innocent. However, they don't know what's in your folder, but they get the prompt, and the prompt is like, this person's being tried for blowing up a nursery, and you have to prove with your folder of evidence that you didn't do it, and then they get to counter argue, and then someone's the judge and determines if you're guilty or not.
I've seen that. I would play. I didn't know y'all play that. I would play with y'all.
It was like $5. I would download it. We can do it one day. It sounds fun as fuck.
Let's do that. That sounds fun. I feel like I'm gonna lose. But
So your nominees for best anime character, because this is one of them categories. You have Izuku Midoriya from My Hero, Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries, Momo from Don Kurun, Udo for Gachiakara, and Sungjin Woo from Solo Leveling. I don't think there was a question here.
I don't either. And here, let me explain why. Why. Nobody likes a crybaby. Sorry, Izuku, you out. Sorry, Okoro, you out. Now.
Hold on.
Don't do my.
Let me
Don't do.
finish.
Don't do them like that. Especially because it's specific to the season. See, you not judging right. You judging incorrectly.
You are.
Oh,
In
so
the final season,
wasn't-
Deku is on business. He is on
okay,
time.
Nobody likes a whiny baby. He wasn't a crybaby.
He ain't even whining.
Yeah, I don't think he was whining this season.
The whole final season, he is not whiny. He's action packed. He's getting to business.
He's logged in.
Okay.
The
I'm gonna let
worst
that happen
crying
because-
moment is when his arms got blown the fuck off.
No, I feel like he was just, and it's not whining in the sense of, oh my gosh, I can't. It's more so
Just say you ain't watch it. Just say you ain't read it. It's
I
okay.
did watch it. Okay, this may be my own personal gripe,
It
but
is.
it was I have to save Shigaraki. No,
Oh, a
you don't.
hero being a fucking hero? Got it.
Yeah, that's.
No,
I mean,
no, because being a hero doesn't mean you have to save the villain. It does not.
No,
mean that.
but My Hero Academia has established since episode 1 that a hero saves everyone regardless of their situation. That is what they have set in stone as their definition of a hero, and that is why he chose him.
But was he supposed to be saved?
He's trying to save him in a way of, because look, you're a villain. I'm just trying to get you to stop. You can stop this. You might not be able to be a functioning member of society, but you can stop this.
He said no. And he said no every fucking time. How many? Look, Batman. How many times are you gonna
see, you gotta give it to him because he was trying to make a point. Like he's losing his powers after this. All right, let's think of it like this. He knows that this is his one and only time to shine as the world's greatest hero. If he can show that this kid has redemption, it speaks volumes across the globe.
But he doesn't. And
he does.
Didn't. He does it and he did it.
Who?
Doesn't
Deku?
end it.
No, Shigaraki.
No, Shigaraki.
Oh, Shigaraki.
doesn't
I mean,
have redemption.
I
And
wouldn't.
didn't
So here's my
really-
thing. Here's a question I
Did he go
have
to jail?
for you and No, he killed him.
No, he dead.
Someone went to jail. Oh,
To
Blood Girl.
no, Blood Girl died too.
He's also
Fucking
dead.
Endeavor's
They killed
son,
him
whoever
in
his
this
name
show.
is.
They kill villains
Tomura.
in this show, but we won't kill heroes. Let me
Blood
talk
Girl
about
died.
it.
Are you sure?
She bled out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did they change that from the manga?
She bled out in the manga
Right
too.
next to him.
I
Right
feel
next
like
to
I
him.
remember Shorty visiting her prison.
No, after she stabbed Ochako, and Ochako was gonna
We
bleed
didn't
out, and she
spit her
broke
in
through to
prison.
her redemption, and she was like, "I wish I'd gotten you sooner. I would have been your friend." She's like, "Damn, I really am fucked up because of this." And she's like, "I'm not gonna let you die." And she plugged her needles into her and gave her blood to Ochako because she didn't want her to die. And then Ochako woke up later and was like, "Oh fuck," and was good. But yeah, she bled out.
Well, I'm remembering that
say-
wrong. Point is, go
Okay,
ahead. Continue.
So back to my Sunjin Woo. Now niggas like him, but they hate him secretly, right? Because they like, he got too much drip. They like that he drippy, like not,
Drip,
you know,
woo, baby. Woo back.
Yeah, they like it, but they are haters on the low. They not really his friend. They like he is like their Drake. Like they his friend until he fuck up. Then they gonna be like, fuck that nigga, he a bitch. That's how that's gonna go. So that's why the only real two left now is Mao Mao and Momo. And now I love my girl Momo, but she a little too. See, Mao Mao does rough right, where Momo is just like, yeah, nah, like she's just rough around the edges.
Now I just want to
Oh,
watch this
hormonal
show just to understand and tell you
teenager?
that you're wrong.
She's just a hormonal teenager. That's what she is.
That's okay, but the people voting, which is men and boys.
Last time I checked, women
Primarily.
also vote in this, you sexist bastard.
Yes, I'm not saying we don't.
Just because
I'm
you don't
just
like to
saying
vote don't mean
I'm
other people
saying
do.
Majority. I'm saying majority. I wanted to vote. I just didn't know. We already went over this. at the
You don't
beginning
care
of the
about the
episode.
cause. You ain't down. Your vote could have been the difference, man.
Mama won. Also, Mama is a phenomenal character. She's just so great.
You ain't saying nothing about Rudo.
Oh, did I miss Rudo?
I think Rudo had a chance. He's solid. I
Rudo
think he
did
is
have a
a
chance.
character
You're
with a
right.
lot of
And
depth and like, so much mystery. But I don't think he can get it right now because it's
Yeah,
too much mystery.
it's too
you
soon.
know?
It's just
Yeah.
too soon. That's all.
I don't know if we know the same Rudo. The Rudo I know is just the angry little.
Well, he's angry for good reason, relatively speaking. Imagine being the poorest person in rich society. Like, niggas have everything, and you still eating out the trash. And then you go to trash land, and they're like, oh, you're so privileged. It's like, nigga, I will eat you. He literally bit off a guy's finger. Day one. Hour one. Fucking hour one. Down on the earth.
How does anything you just say prove me wrong when I said he's just an angry little niglet?
Well, he's also trying to
People
be
like
better
angry
than his
little niggas,
anger.
though.
He's trying to get past it. He's trying to make friends. He's trying to smile, which he can't do because of, like you said, he's so angry. And he's trying to move past that. He had a critical moment in meeting, what's the girl's name?
Boots.
Boots. Yeah, in meeting Boots, in which that anger bashed out, but then he realized, I'm fucking wrong. I'm wrong as hell. And at the same time, he made a connection with someone because she's also angry and she recognized that that's why she does it. And we're angry people, but just because we're angry people doesn't mean that we can't be better.
All I'm saying is that you put more depth into this character than they did in that one.
I'm not saying he's like deep as fuck. I'm
not
saying there's
he is
depth.
either.
I don't know how deep because I only got through season one. I haven't read
saying
it yet.
His whole character arc, to my knowledge, is Vegeta.
And niggas love Vegeta.
Who doesn't love a Vegeta? I'm a Vegeta stan.
Hey, if
So,
Rudo blows
quick-
himself up, blows himself up for his family, I'll be there.
Quick sidebar, right? Quick little
Yeah.
little sidebar. You're a Vegeta stan. You understand the Prince of All Saiyans character arc very well as you've watched Invincible. What do you say to the argument that Vegeta and Omni-Man's redemption arcs are the same? Because that's been a very large internet argument, and people are like, they are not the same. Vegeta is not Omni-Man. That nigga is better.
Vegeta is not.
Their
I
character
mean,
arc might be the same in the fact that they were both mass murderers. They
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
didn't see value to other species' life.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
Omni-Man has yet to do anything as significant as Vegeta blowing himself up to save everyone he knows.
To be fair, so people, so Diva, you might not be on that side of the internet to which they're talking about it. They're saying Vegeta was more redeemable than Omni-Man, or has redeemed himself, right? And people are like, why hasn't Omni-Man? And they'll argue that he's fought against Thrag. He's fighting this war for many different worlds, as we know. Maybe not the universe, like how Vegeta tried to blow up himself to blow up Boo, because that was a universal threat. Okay, that's fair.
Let's
Obviously, the
just keep
power
it at his
scaling.
level.
Yeah, power scaling wise, it's a universal threat versus the galaxy's threat of the Viltrumites. This nigga is fighting against the strongest in the world. He's going to places that could actually really kill him, trying to save all these places in a war. He truly doesn't have to fight. He can just side with the villains
Yeah,
and
I mean,
enslave
fair.
everybody.
I'm gonna give you a reason why y'all not gonna like it. Why Vegeta's better?
It's gonna be his wife.
He didn't cheat. He didn't cheat on his wife.
There it is.
He was still legally married to this woman on Earth, and he had another child, and then sent that child back and made her raise him. And this is why Vegeta wins.
God damn you.
Hey man, that's some real G shit if you ask me.
Just
How lit am I if I have a baby with another woman, mail order the baby back to you with our first son, bruised and battered, and then you take care of him? I don't know, man. That's some real G shit. I'm being sarcastic. Don't take me seriously. Don't clip that.
But what I will give you is like the main difference is Omni-Man just started developing human emotions. That's not something Viltrumites are taught. That's the difference. Vegeta had a whole moment where like I used to be fucked up and I liked it. It was a great time. And now I stay at home. I take my son to school. Like this isn't
I
me.
take baths with my wife.
Right, like this isn't me. Like I miss the old me. And I'm not gonna return to that. But fight me, nigga.
People were honestly saying like he's better because he's always been a good father and stood up for his family. Like at the end of the day, like worst he gonna do to Trunks is punch him. This nigga Omni-Man almost killed his son like twice. So,
and punch, that's a beaten in Saiyan world, right? Because they pretty strong. Power scale it.
But even then, like if anyone ever touches his kids, his wife, like this nigga was ready to scrap with the god of destruction because he slapped his wife for real. Like, let's be real. That's some real nigga shit.
I mean, we're talking about a guy who immediately upon seeing his ally that's been his best friend all his life take a L, he blew that man up. Like immediately. This is my first time ever seeing you lose, and you're done. I'm killing you. Like
yeah.
How dare you lose in my presence?
I think a lot of people forget. A lot of people hold a lot of weight to the wife thing. I can tell you that for a fact. Power scaling wise, I think they're very much running the same character arc story. One nigga's running a half mile, the other one's running a mile. Both of them are running on the same course. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
I would not put them on the same course, but they in the same amazing.
Sure. I don't think one's any better than the other. I think they both committed mass genocide on a large scale. I just think that once they met humans, they developed a consciousness and got better.
Fair.
They got some pussy.
They got some pussy is crazy.
I just saying, do not put Omni-Man and Vegeta in the same bucket because
I'm just saying the POV.
It takes a different kind of man to be told that you're gonna go to hell and suffer for
and
all
still blow yourself up.
But then they call on you to help save all the people still alive, and no questions asked.
Fair.
You that nigga.
Fair. I just wanted your thoughts on it because I've been seeing it, and it's like a huge argument between people, and they're like, "This not the same argument." A lot of people are trying to say Omni-Man is irredeemable, but I'd argue if you mass murdered 1 million people on Earth as Omni-Man, but you saved them 10 times over, or that many people 10 times over, I'd argue that you could be redeemed, or you have redeemed yourself at that point.
Don't get me wrong.
What is a soul worth?
Omni-Man's redemption is definitely there. It's just he can never get to the same scale that Vegeta got to.
Well, to be fair, their
But
scale is so much larger in general in their story.
right, but at the same time, like I'm not gonna take it away from like he went back and started killing the people he grew up with, but
The
I have to
last
take
50
it
niggas you knew by name for real.
yeah, I have to take away some credit because that's what they just did anyway. Like they just murdered each other anyways.
I mean, yes and no, and I say that specifically because, like, yes, they did that. These niggas didn't want to do that, and he definitely didn't want to do it after being on Earth. Like, he's like, that's our customs, that's our way, but, like, you notice after being on Earth, Nolan tries to talk to everybody before he fights. Mark obviously tries to talk to everyone. The Viltrumites just want to scrap. Like, these hands gonna do the talking, and if I'm alive afterwards, you understand the message. Like, that's all it is. And he's like, yo, we don't have to do this. Like, old Nolan would have just pulled up on Thrag. Actually, would have just kneeled, but he would have pulled up on Thrag. No questions. We gonna settle this.
Nah, he would have got cooked. He would have kneeled.
This nigga,
he would have pulled up to kneel.
This nigga pulled out different powers that these niggas ain't even got. I ain't know he had the Force. I ain't know he was an airbender. What the fuck?
Yeah, Nolan's character arc revolves around him coming to terms with the fact that Viltrumite culture is wrong.
Yeah.
So I will give you that.
Also, he has a longer time to make up for it, in my opinion. So, like, he's gonna outlive hundreds of humans. So, like, in theory, all the people whose families I hurt, by the time I've redeemed myself, y'all gonna be dead. You feel me? Like, why do we ever dislike this guy? He's great, and it's like, I did some terrible shit down here, bro. Ask your great grandmama about me.
So speaking of Vegeta and supporting characters, best supporting character in an anime.
Good transition.
Tatsuki Bakugo.
No doubt. He was gonna get that. No shit. No way. No way he wasn't getting that. Him in the final arc, especially after he gets back up, active. They gave him his moment. His flashback probably made all the My Hero Academia fans cry in their chairs. Yeah, there was no way he wasn't getting that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, the only other person I might give this to is Gigi.
Yeah.
Because Gigi just steals the show.
That's literally his, like, reason.
Yeah, he stole the show.
Best must protect at all costs. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
No, I was gonna say Engine hurts the Rudol argument for best main character.
Agreed. I think Engine is a great character though. He's a part of that Gojo family of, like, just powerful characters done right. Like, obviously he's the powerhouse. Obviously got something up his sleeve, but, like, you don't get to see it. But, like, you know.
I wish they didn't list the Apothecary Diaries characters.
Yeah,
like
the way they did that. Yeah.
Yeah,
who does that? Why would you do that?
That's terrible.
But Gigi also, the only other problem with Gigi is, like, his what is his 3-eye form? It's not as fun. Like, it's obviously the opposite of Gigi, so it's not fun like Gigi is. So even though it's cool the first time you see it on screen, but after that it's just like okay.
It gets fun though. Like Evil Eye becomes a fun character.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just wants to have fun.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I wish they didn't do that for Lao Len, but I don't think she was a like best supporting character. Like, that's not what I would have given her.
So to even nominate her to put on her list to spoil that show is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to speed through these because we're hitting that hour mark. Best must protect at all cost character, Anya, as expected.
This should not be a category. Let me say this. No, seriously, like, let me say this. Since they made this a category, it has only been Anya.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, and that's really fucking funny.
Midoriya on here
because they needed someone to throw at Anya.
Yeah.
Like, as long as this show is coming out with new seasons, it's always going to be Anya. This is a pointless category.
So somebody out cutes her.
Anya category goes to Anya.
Like, literally.
Best anime song, Iris Out, from the Chainsaw movie. Chainsaw Man movie. I don't remember that song, but the score on there was pretty lit, so I'm not arguing it. Best anime score went to Demon Slayer Infinity Castle.
Before best anime song, I love that Chainsaw Man had 2 songs on there.
Because Jane Doe and Iris Out were great songs.
Yeah.
Best
Go ahead.
opening sequence, On the Way by Dandanon.
I
Took
don't
me a
know how
second to
that
get
won.
into it, but I was in it. How did Mirage not win?
Because
Oh
Creepy
well.
Nuts, I mean, sorry, Call of the Night is a high dive anime, so a lot of people probably wouldn't have seen Call of the
Yeah,
It
Night.
was all
Mirage is a good
over.
song
I
though.
didn't
I
see
have it in my
Call. I
playlist.
didn't see Call of the Night, but it was all over TikTok.
TikTok don't dictate the awards.
It doesn't.
You right?
Best anime ending sequence. It was I for Pump of Chicken. What the fuck? Oh man. In the My Hero Academia season finale. I need to listen to that because I'm curious how it goes. Best anime vocal performance, Japanese, Aoi Yuki, and that's Mao Mao, Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah.
Arabic was Tariq Obadi. There we go. Taro Sakamoto Days. For Brazil, Portuguese was Charles Emmanuel Akaza. How do you say his name again?
Akaza.
Akaza. There we go. Akaza. I couldn't remember. And then Castilian Spanish, Charles Terilli. Akaza.
Also Akaza.
Another one for Akaza, Lucian Dodge. He did really good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. French was Bastien Baruli for Izuku Midoriya. Another Akaza for Garrett Schmidt, German. And then Hindi was, excuse me if I fuck this up. Abhishek Shamara for Jinchi. Apothecary Diaries. Italian, Mose Singh for Denji, in the Italian for what's this called? Chainsaw Man Rize arc. Another Akaza. God damn, people just love Akaza. Antonio Toledano, and that was it. That's
I'm starting to think it's the direction of that Demon Slayer movie and not the character. There's no way.
I mean, the people in their respective areas are gonna vote for it, I guess. But I know everyone everywhere else is gonna click some random shit who they like. That actually makes sense. God damn it! All the Americans just kept clicking.
The Demon Slayer one.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's what we did. We just kept clicking them and clicking them and clicking them. Cause look, remember, he won for America or English. I feel like all the people in America just said, "Fuck it, him." For each category.
You know what? You're right. That is probably what happened.
Which I find to be fucking hilarious. But that is the Crunchyroll Awards. How do you guys feel about these? Other than it is obviously a popularity contest.
Why did I know it was happening? That's still my complaint. Like, cause I like to see who are the like presenters and stuff like that. Yeah. Like,
I don't think they
on the show. They have presenters.
No, I'm saying like I don't think they just had the best like rollout this year because again I think it was at like 2-3 in the morning.
But like last year they had Meg Thee Stallion present an award.
Right, and that's why there was so
else.
Much. Yeah.
Exactly, but that's not the point.
They also had the girl. Wait a minute. They also had the girl who played Miss Marvel.
Oh wait, they had drag queens last year. Like they had like 2 drag queens. They had Aquaria, and there was another girl who.
I had to say that to get her, and let that be known, drag queen. She didn't give a fuck about y'all 10 seconds ago.
I had to get my brain rolling.
The Weeknd presented an award this year.
Yeah, he did.
Stitcheroo presented something.
See, I would have watched, but that's my only complaint. I just wish I would have known. I mean, it's my fault, but also promo.
I hope the awards well earned. I mean, even if it is a popularity contest in some degrees, you made enough people want to vote for you. So shout out to all the people that won awards. Keep doing great things. Keep making anime, because without competition, without anime, we would maybe we'll be here, but we wouldn't be here necessarily. But it's a lot of good entertainment out there.
I say do away with the awards.
Don't listen to him.
Most of these awards exist 6 years ago.
10 years ago.
No, the categories themselves.
Keep it to best. Like direction, art, music. I think that's good. I think it's good to give people props, especially those who work really hard on it.
Amongst their
Large,
peers, hell yeah.
yeah.
But
Also, it's really
you
good for
know,
the resume because, as we know, jobs is hard these days, and niggas be moving around, and it's really nice to put one Crunchyroll award for best da 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 worked on the team or whatever, something on the resume. It's always good to have.
yeah, I rather like the critics do it, because otherwise it holds no
Like a
weight.
committee, like
Yeah,
people's choice for everything else, and you can vote for fun, but have a committee do it.
yeah.
Okay,
That'd be fun.
okay. I'm not
Like you
mad
have
at
your
that.
like you have your Pro Bowlers in NFL, but you also have your uh fuck.
I don't know.
I don't watch foosball.
I know. All pros. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I in that case, I agree with you in the sense of I think a committee should be there more than anything. I like the idea of a committee being there specifically because if you have some people who are well versed who are not only going to but forced to watch these things that are nominated and then give their honest to God opinion, whether it be people who give reviews, people who work for these things, and have a bipartisan group of 7 to 9 people, I have
Yeah.
no issues with that.
No.
But always let the people, it has to be a popularity contest in some regard, always let the people choose what the nominations are going to be. Hey, here's a list of 20 things, or here's a list of all the things that came out this year. What do you want to be there?
Yeah. I'll
Or the
take
ones
that.
or the ones that fit the category per se. Because then you give the people a chance to speak up on what it's supposed to be, and then
Yeah,
you have the
I'll-
bipartisan group pick out of those options of, hey, the people believe that these are the best. Based off of your review, your inspection, what do you, as a group, believe to be the best? Here we are. I'm mad at it. I'm not mad at it. All right. Great part of the episode, everybody. That being said, let's get into that news. Plenty has happened in the past 2 weeks, so much so that I have a lot of news points. I have gaming news, I have anime news, I have comic book news, I have all of the news. But Diva, you said you had something, so I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Universal and Disney have been super busy, and I've been making it my job to stay on top of what's going on in those parks. So
The
at
Disney dick
Disney,
sucker herself.
Isn't it literally her job these days? But continue.
so at Disney, specifically at Hollywood Studios, two things opening. The animation courtyard opened back up. So they opened that courtyard right off of the side, and it has like all of these cute like Disney like characters, like animal characters like lounging around in the space. And now you have access, it's another access I think to the Little Mermaid show, and there used to be like the Disney Junior Courtway, but now it's just all animation. They put the hat from like Mickey Sorcerer's hat up there as well, and it's really cool. Check it out. It's for the kiddos. And then they also opened Rock and Roll Roller Coaster, which is now Muppets themed. So Rock and Roll Roller Coaster featuring the Muppets, and so that's open now. It used to be Aerosmith, and now it's the Muppets. They closed the Muppet Show because they're building the
Muppets
what is
movie.
it? No, it's Monsters Inc. It's gonna be a Monsters Inc. ride over there where the Muppets used to be.
I love the
No, no,
Muppet Show.
no.
It was always really funny.
It
No,
is. The Muppet Show is hilarious, but they got a roller coaster now, so they're not gone. They just moved.
So now
And
we're gonna
then
go into the because Aerosmith is really old, so that's probably getting a little bit to that point where it's like people don't
yeah,
know or recognize the group or understand
like
it.
kids
Versus
don't
like
know.
you do
Right.
the same thing with the Muppets. It's like that's timeless. Oh guys,
Yeah.
we're gonna be late for the show. Come on, get these guys in. You got your passes. And then you have
Yeah.
Animal, rah, 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 and then you just hop in the shit and you go.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. I haven't written it yet. I have to be all the way over. And then in Universal news, they announced one of the houses for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm super excited for this house, y'all. I cannot wait to go. It's going to be a sinner's house. This house is going to be done. So yeah, probably going to be done so right. It's probably going to be gorgeous. I'm probably just going to be in there and all. They're not even going to be able to scare me. I'm going to be too busy like, oh my gosh. So I'm really excited. There's gonna be a Sinner's house. They announced it this week as well. So some pretty big things. And then lastly, on Friday the 22nd, it was the 1 year anniversary of Epic. So Epic has now been here for a year. So if you haven't been yet, what are you doing? I get it, it's expensive. I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
suggest going. I think Epic is and this is like literally from the first time I went, I'm going for my birthday this year. Epic is one of the best, well done, like theming parks. It When you go from land to land, you are literally transported into that land, no matter which one it is, whether it's Burke, whether it's Harry Potter, dark, darkness kingdom, darkness something.
Hello,
Uh,
darkness, my old friend.
it's so well done how they do it, how they take you from like one, like from Celestial Park, which is like the middle and kind of like the theme of Epic, to these each individual lands. So I highly suggest, like, if you're like, oh, I don't know what Universal Park I want to do Epic. It does take all day to do, but do Epic. So yeah, that's my news.
That's lit. I'm actually might have to go to Florida now. I hate that place.
You
They love you too.
gotta come down.
Nah, Jordan, go for me and tell me all about it. I'll live vicariously through her.
But not all of the rides have metal detectors, so you'll be fine.
Nope, too much of an annoyance.
Valid.
That's specifically why I don't
only-
choose to get on roller coasters anymore. It's too many places that have like metal detectors, and I don't feel like going through the whole song and dance to get on.
Yeah,
Valid.
that's valid.
So now I'm the bag holder. I'm the bag bitch whenever we go to amusement parks.
Someone got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. We have a button for that somewhere around here. All right, awesome. So let's start with gaming news. Start off our gaming news. Dead as Disco released. I talked about that a few months ago when I got to play it in its earlier demo stages. That is a game where you play as Charlie Disco, getting revenge on his old bandmates that betrayed him. It's a music-based game where it has two modes, a streamer mode and a non-streamer mode, but they have original music playing throughout the game. It is all the fighting is a beat 'em up, arena beat 'em up, and it plays with the music. So when you're beating people up, you're beating them up on beat, and the fighting follows the tempo and the beat of the music. So a really cool thing that it's a short game, about I think like 10 hours, maybe 10 to 20 hours. Short game, but where
short?
oh,
Yes.
absolutely, that is a short game. Think about it like this: 10 hours is 5 days of you playing for 2 hours, or 10 days of you playing for an hour. You can finish the game in 10 days or less, is my point.
Now attach $70 to it.
Oh God, it's not that.
$70.
It's let's not spread misinformation.
$7 a day.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, no.
That's
That's why some people get mad at games, because if you give me a $70 10-hour game, I'm pissed, because I've spent $70 and barely got anything out of this. No, the game's about, I think it's like $20 or less. Let me go to the Steam page really quick while I'm talking about this. But where it really shines is its infinite mode, and inside of its infinite mode, you can play your own music. You can download MP3s and have them play. And when you do, it's $24.99, so $25 for this 10-hour game. But you can download your own music, you can have it play, and when you have it play, you can match the BPM. There's even a setting where you can go to, let's say the song changes BPM midway, or you make a playlist, an hour-long playlist that you upload into the game. You can change the BPMs for each part of the song, and the game will match it perfectly, so that you can keep playing, keep fighting on beat. A lot of people, during its demo phases, were like downloading mods. There was one where someone made the character Perry the Platypus, like a buff version of him, and put his theme song on, and like was beating niggas' asses to the Perry the Platypus theme song.
I've just seen all the Michael Jackson ones. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
The platypus.
Yeah, it's pretty lit. I liked it. I like playing it as a game where I can just turn my mind off, beat some niggas up and just have a good time. Everyone I've heard that is beating it so far is like, it's really good. Boss can be a little bit bullet spongy, but obviously that's because they want you to make it to the end of the song. Because they have original music and they have like copyright music. The main game has regular copyright music, but the problem is if they want people to stream it, they had to make it have original
Streamer
music
mode.
too. Exactly. And I've heard only good things about the stream mode as well, so I'm very excited to give that game a try. and wanted to let everybody know to try that because we support new and budding games.
See, senor.
So I know you're looking for more games to play. That's one. I don't know if you would, but that's one that you could definitely chill on.
Yeah, because he's a music aficionado too, so he could do both.
That's not true, but thank you.
If you ever wanted to, yeah, that's something you could. If you ever wanted to like listen to an album or get through an album, maybe not as a review, maybe it's just a listen. You could download the album, put it in the game, and fight listening to the album, the whole album.
Yeah.
So
That's
I think it's lit. I think it's really cool.
I
think this is the innovation I want to see in some games and small games, because there's games where you could always put your music in and some things would be off, but they have a lot of features that allow you to like tweak it so that it's just right. Yeah. It's the perfect BPM, you know? Which I very much admire. Any notes or thoughts on that from either you two?
No,
for the layman.
Beats per minute.
Thank you. I knew what it was. I just wanted, person who kept saying it. Everybody knows what it means.
Fair. You were gonna say something?
I mean, I thought that was a cool concept game, and I thought watching people play that would be pretty entertaining, especially when they're playing Thriller and just
right. It's because you can play it on stream technically, but if you have it as a VOD, it'll get taken down immediately, and you can't play it on YouTube. YouTube will take it down expeditiously.
Yeah, they'll do their job.
Yeah. In other gaming news, the game that we used to play, Blast from the Past, got a new killer. Jason Voorhees got added to Dead by Daylight.
He wasn't there already?
No way.
Nope. They had their own non-copyright version, and that was the Trapper. That's who they started it with. The Trapper's based off of Jason. However, they couldn't get the licensing for Jason, so they made the Trapper. They did all this other stuff. Dead by Daylight officially has like the big three killers, bro.
Freddy, Jason.
They have more than the big three. Actually, they got Freddy, they got Chucky, they have Jason now, Michael Myers, the Cenobite, Chucky. They have a lot of Scream. They have a lot of real killers now. Shout out to them for racking up all these licenses, man.
Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
They're doing what Fortnite does, but on a smaller scale for the people who really care.
For the horror fans is what I would say. And you know what? I fuck with it. Because Jason had his own horror game for a while, similar to Dead by Daylight, but it just fell by the wayside. Not enough people were playing. Yeah. Their microtransactions weren't selling. Yeah. So niggas stopped playing it. And it shut down permanently. So people were yearning for either another Jason game or Jason to get brought into the game. Freddy was already in the game, so they were like, please, please. So now...
make our day.
Yeah. Now you know the content creators are about to hit us with it because there's a 2v8 mode. 2 killers, 8 survivors. Somebody's going to make a video of Jason and Freddy. You already know.
Yeah.
I actually didn't think about that there was a 2v8 mode. I didn't know that. That was news to me.
Yeah, 2v8 mode is in. It's 8 generators, 8 people. It gets intense.
I would imagine.
Yeah. Because either the killers can work together or they can, divide and conquer. Oh. All right, bet. So, Arc Raiders, big game that is live service that has made big waves, is now having a huge player drop and is experiencing... guys did a test. He specifically tested out to see how many cheaters were on average in games. He found that through his testing of running 15 games on PC, 15 games on console, and getting himself in the highest aggro area, because Arc Raiders has a secret scaler that checks how aggressive you are and then puts you with other people like you. He found that about 76% of games have a cheater in them, at least one.
Not surprised.
What he would do is
games for real?
A lot of people aren't, and I don't get it. A lot of cheaters just download stuff to get themselves aimbots, wall hacks, and they do it to make themselves feel good, I guess. But in all honesty, if you're doing that shit, I'm gonna look you in the eyes when I say it. You're a fucking loser. Get good at the game or don't play it. In my opinion, simple as that.
I mean, yeah, it's logically like I don't all the way get it, but it's like you got on the game to.
You might cut out somewhere along there, but I got what you're saying. He was saying to torment people in something. I didn't get the last part.
No, I was saying like you got you got the cheats so you can torment people because you're not off of your skill.
Exactly. And you don't want to get better. Like, I get we all have a moment where we suck at the game, but that's kind of like the fun of the game. You get good, and then you use those skills to beat other people. But I
Yeah.
don't know. Fucking losers. But I thought that was an interesting story because he's doing his own personal tests. And he's running further tests to test this. But what he would do is he would go in with some of the hardest to get shit, right? And he would go in these aggro lobbies and just wait in a far off corner of the map the whole game. And he had cheats on to see where people were coming from. And the cheats told them what he had and where he was. He was like, I watched people travel from the other side of the map and make a beeline to me in a corner to kill me. He's like, sometimes I'd watch two people meet at where I am, fight each other into a stalemate, and then die. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. He said out of the 30 games that he played, 23 of them had at least one cheater in it. It's not good. That's very bad, actually.
A game like that, I'm not surprised.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought it was normal for people to be cheaters.
No. Well, yeah, it's becoming more normal because the way to get cheats is so easy.
So accessible now.
Yeah, it's so, you can go to the store and buy some things for cheats, and then you just have to usually get on a server or a service where they provide you with the cheats. But it's so much money. Like this one dude, he was interviewing people. He was like, "Yeah, I pay like $200 a month for my cheats, and then if my account gets banned, I can buy another account for like a couple bucks." I'm like, that's fucking stupid. You're paying $200 a month to be fake good at a game? Like, I get if you're making bread off of it, okay. But to be fake good at a game, bro? Nah, that's loser shit.
You could just be good.
Nah, that takes work. It takes effort.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody want to be famous. Nobody want to put the work in.
All right. Last piece of gamer news. Helldivers 2 and Warhammer 40K are having a collab later this year. Helldivers, amazing example of a live service game. I thought they would have had a collab like this sooner because Warhammer 40K and Helldivers fits together perfectly. I'm very curious to see where it is. They've only been talking about it. There's no real full information out, but they said they're preparing a presentation for it. So I'm very curious what it'll be.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Now let's get into a little bit of TV and gaming and manga news. Chaotic is back, boys. We're back. I don't even care about the game. I want to watch more of the show. But for those who don't know, Chaotic is back. It is getting a show. The show will return in HD.
Heat?
Huh?
I said, Heed, you watching that?
No.
He don't got to. I'll be there. I'll watch it for the both of us. I'll watch it 2-3 times. But they're coming back and they're bringing all the episodes back in HD, and they're bringing back the physical cards later this year. With new cards coming later this fall. I'm excited for it because Chaotic being back means they're finally out of lawsuit hell. Which means they can do more with it. Which means they can finish the story. Which means they can revisit the story. Which means they can do more cool shit with it. I like it a lot. I love it when some old shit gets brought back or gets finished, especially TCGs and card games that I liked. Like I just recently rewatched this show, so I really feel very positively about this, and was very happy to see that they're getting a revival.
Recently.
Yeah.
I just rewatched it this year. I don't know about Heed, but I just watched it like this year.
I watched most of it, then I just watched a summary of the rest.
Yeah. So it ends off on a cliffhanger, so like they have more that they can do with it.
Yeah, I know.
I have a gut feeling that Bakugan's gonna come back. I don't know why, but I've been getting a lot of Bakugan content, and I don't understand it at all.
Probably because you verbally spoke it into existence one day.
Yep.
When? Nope. I haven't talked about Bakugan. I've talked about Beyblades more than Bakugan. Beyblades haven't gone anywhere.
Maybe they draw the connection. I mean, you said it enough times now. It's for sure coming up.
What is it like?
For like the next week.
Oh,
for
man.
Sure.
All right. The final Black Clover volume is coming out on August 4th, and it will cover 250 pages of content with a Q&A from the author. People are excited to see the final cover. Yeah, see the final cover. It's going to be a single. People thought it was going to be a group, but it's going to be a single, and we already know who it's going to be, man. We already know.
It's going to be
You know.
Yeah.
Cause you know it's gonna be the Wizard King. Stop playing with me, nigga.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
know
Wizard King,
who it's
right?
gonna be. But my point is, I'm excited for that. That's definitely one I have to buy for the bookshelf. I want to get all the Black Clovers because that's one thing I would like to have all of. Certain series I want to have up to a critical point and then key issues. But Black Clover is something that I would like to have all of. I've read all of Black Clover, release by release. So yeah, that's definitely one I want.
Fair enough.
Any words on the 250-page release, my peeps? Or the Q&A. I'm very curious about the Q&A. Apparently the Q&A will also tell who he gets with eventually.
Yeah, sister Iris. Not
Right.
Iris.
What are we talking about?
Sister, whatever her
We
name
get
is.
with Sister Iris.
No, Iris is from Fire Force.
Oh, I thought you meant the sister. What's the sister's name?
I don't know, sister.
Irrelevant. Because she rejected my mans. She didn't want him when he was down. So why should she be able to have him when he up? Her name is Sister, not Trick.
Because Sakura did, so why can't everybody else?
Nah, Sakura was lying. Sakura wasn't lying. Trick. That's why.
Forever ruined her character for me. Like no one can ever okay, so Nick Connor, he defends Sakura a lot, and every time I'm just yelling into my screen, no, she's irredeemable because of what she did. You know what she did, and that is why she's the problem. Not because of her fighting, not because she loves Sasuke, because she tried to play my mans in front of his face.
I mean, she does speak a truth.
That's why.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. That being said, Static Shock will be joining the Teen Titans in issue number 33 of the Teen Titans.
No,
I am very interested in that. The revival Teen Titans
black
issue.
On the Teen Titans.
That would be 2 blacks, actually.
I said we didn't. And we let the one in. Okay? We don't need to.
I'm sorry. I thought this was the Teen Titans, not 1954.
I don't want him to be a Teen Titan. Though.
I don't either.
And
I
don't mind
am happy.
I don't mind him coming to hang out with the crew and have fun, but he don't need to be a Teen Titan. He's a perfectly good superhero on his own.
Here's why he needs to be a Teen Titan. A 5-page dissertation by Galaxy Greg. No, he needs it because he needs new popularity. He needs to get his vibe going. Because his last comic was back in...
Okay, you're talking in the comic universe. I'm talking about as far as Static Shock as a
character.
As a character, yeah, no, a lot of people know him, but he needs to have... You need to have a point of reference to get him more shit. You gotta have the comics, to have the games, to have the shows. I need everything, nigga. No, I'm having the same conversation. They're linked.
You could have him collab with the Teen Titans.
I'm saying,
keep him in there. We need his face everywhere.
As a character and for his character development, as a character, not as a character to us, a character within the story, he does not need a Teen Titan story.
Oh, so you read the story?
Okay.
You talking a lot about character development, but you don't know about this Static, huh?
I'm just saying.
Now I'm gonna expose you today. We pardon. You wanted me here? I'm at work.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. But I get as a character to the masses, yes, him joining the Teen Titans I think is dope. But I think it's for his character. He doesn't.
Man, he don't need to be on any team. He's been a, relatively speaking, a dolo hero. However, I'm looking at the bigger picture. Do I want him on the Teen Titans specifically? I don't give a fuck. But also, the bigger picture is I get more shit. Yeah, no, put him on the Teen Titans. Keep him there for about 10 issues. Kick him out.
Who's getting kicked out of the Teen Titans?
No, whoa, slow down. They don't kick people out of the Teen Titans, nigga. They just add people. Teen Titans was 8 or 9 members at one point.
You can just come.
Disgusting.
You just come and go. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Tara is still a Teen Titan to this day.
Tara's a victim. Leave her alone. But my point is, we get Static on the team. True. We get Static on the team. We keep him there. We Spider-Man him. We be like, yo, I thought I could do this team shit. It's not for me. Boom, we got a new Static comic. I'm living. I'm hype. Every issue.
I feel like character dynamic wise,
yeah,
you already have people that fill the role that Static would fill.
I believe this is them older, so it's a slightly different Teen Titans group. So like, it's not just your basic Raven, Beast Boy, Starfire, Cyborg. It's you can look it up. I forgot what the image is, but yeah. Also, you know, different universes, different villains, different things we need, baby. I'm excited. Plus, I'm gonna buy it. It comes out a little later this year. Also, if you haven't already, buy the Dakota Incident. I believe this is that static. I have not confirmed it. I gotta look it up. But the Dakota Incident happened, and that was like not a revival for them per se, but it was their latest release involving the Dakotaverse characters, and it was a book about this dick about a lot of shit. So go buy that. Support it. Support characters you want to see.
Yeah, they're definitely older because it's a Nightwing.
Yeah, it's not Robin. It's Nightwing in this shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know where y'all finding this at.
The internet.
I googled. I said, Static Shock Teen Titans, and
I did too.
The 5th image.
I ain't get a lot of consistent images.
The 5th image, he handed over his ID like this.
Yeah.
Well, he like this. Like, give it back.
I don't have it.
Oh, God.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. All right. What's your next news topic?
My last news topic is a unfortunate one, but also kind of funny. The creator of Gachikuta deletes her Twitter account after winning 3 awards due to an influx of hate comments. She is done dealing with you niggas.
I hate y'all. Y'all are so fucking annoying.
But the thing is, she's also always...
It's the Americans.
Here's the thing, though. She's always been very vocal about how she don't like that people be doing shit with either her manga and all her shit. But at the same time, like, she's been one of the most online mangakas I've ever seen. Probably because of her age, more or less. But, like...
For sure.
I get why them niggas don't be online and just write and maybe come every now and again to answer a Q&A, because... Jesus.
And they pick the questions they want to answer in the Q&A. They don't answer y'all dumbass questions.
Yeah, she's got a healthy taste of dumbassery from the masses.
But y'all, why are y'all so... Like, how y'all going to tell her about her shit? Y'all going to be like, nah, this character is trans, or this character is this. And she say no, that's the end. Like, that's it. She said no.
You don't take no for an answer?
Apparently not. All right.
That was it for me. You're up, Chief.
Don't want me to show you because it's like frozen. They don't want me to show you this picture.
You good?
It's fine.
You can show them after. But bet that's all my news, peeps.
Do you have news, Heed?
I do not today.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Might as well.
No, don't rush. If you have something, I can.
No. It's not pressing.
Oh. So, I mentioned that they put the hat, like the... Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit of flashback. Back when Hollywood Studios first opened up, it used to have, like, when you used to walk down their main street, the big Mickey, like, magic hat. Does anybody remember that? No? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they used to have it. This Mickey Sorcerer's hat is like a big staple in Disney magic. So that's the hat, the ears for today. Would you like to give some?
I mean, that's big shoes to fill.
From Fantasia. So
are these the ears?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess a 4.
Okay.
I'll go 4.
So these are the ears. I have not worn them yet, and they are fantastic. The stars have like shimmer and shine to them. They have the like the rope bow on them. They're soft, like fuzzy ears in the red. These are some of my favorite ears, and it's like it is the sorcerer hat, like all the way around. It's really dope.
5.
Yeah.
I
feel like we haven't had ears in a while, so I'll give it the 5.
Yeah, these are
simple, clean, to the point.
Because y'all been shitting on my ears lately, so I had to come with
presenting it.
No, but they're simple, clean, to the point. Makes sense. Look good.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that.
They're the sorcerer. Yeah, they're the sorcerer's ears. I had that. The moment I see these, I had to have them. So I
Pop
think I'm
quiz:
gonna
who
go
taught Mickey
Fantasia.
magic? Go.
No one. He actually took the. That's the whole thing of Fantasia. He took the wand and started doing the magic on his own. That's why he got in trouble.
Incorrect.
Who taught
His
Mickey
name is Yensid.
What that was
magic?
that?
Is this a what you call it? Is this a Kingdom's Heart question?
No, Yensid actually did teach him, but yes, he is in Kingdom Hearts 2. Yensid is Disney backwards, by the way.
Oh, yes, it is.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's the ears for this week. I thought the Sorcerer's ears would be cool, especially with the opening of Animation Court Way. So I was like, oh yeah, they just put the hat back in there. So yeah, there you go, Heat. I got the link. Oh, and it shows the picture as soon as you look.
Does it really?
Yeah.
All right. Weeks, everybody. How's everybody's week been?
Busy. I went home for my cousin's wedding. It was really, really nice. Then this weekend I was working on wedding stuff, and I'm really sad because one of the invitation doesn't fit in the envelope, so I had to order new envelopes. And I ordered new envelopes, and they didn't fit in that envelope either. And so I'm ordering another set of new envelopes, and hopefully it fits in the third set of envelopes, so I can mail these out. I'm so close to being done because there's a lot of like putting things together for the invitations because the stuff that goes in there. Work is still amazing. I love my job. I have so much fun there. And yeah, that's oh, and I'm sick. So I spent the Halloween weekend sick, which sucked, but I am on the better. So yeah.
That's
Okay.
good.
That's
I'm
well.
glad for you.
Sounds like somebody got sick at a wedding.
I don't know, maybe, but nobody else from the wedding is sick. Like I'm the
You
only
have the
one.
weakest immune system.
I am. You just called me a bitch.
You are inherently the
right.
weakest link.
Yeah. Genetically.
Damn.
Heat, how about you? How's your week been?
Greg's definitely genetically weaker than me, for sure.
No.
I mean, if you take the derivative methodology, then yeah.
No.
So he would be weaker.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I can
see the
breathe
logic.
through my nostrils without issue. You are inferior
My
to me.
heart works. My heart works just fine.
Your eyes don't work.
My eyes work just fine. I take these glasses off.
Okay,
And then
nah,
you'd be
nah,
looking
nah.
at the screen like this, you blind bat
don't even cap.
motherfucker.
I can see the screen.
Yeah, it's
Come
like
Wait,
4
just
inches
the
from your
screen.
You
face.
think I am? It's not. It's like all the way over there. It's like, look, I'm not even touching it. You can see
Look,
my-
you're already squinting.
I'm
You
not
are.
squinting. Did I squint? I
You are
squinted.
squinting.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You
Y'all
are
not
squinting.
blurry or anything.
You're doing it right now.
I'm not. My eyes.
I
Are
think that's just her eye
What are you
shape.
talking about?
No,
What are we
it's
talking
not.
about?
Her eyes went from like this to like this. Not like this.
eyes are
She's not
shaded.
doing this yet. We're not that far.
Yeah, I don't need to do this. So what are you talking? This is a squint. This is me squinting.
Put
I
your
do have-
glasses on.
You have to remember the magnific.
Well, this is fine.
Put your
I can
glasses
see
on.
y'all. Is there like a? Do I wish somebody would clean my glasses right now? Yes. But y'all, I can see y'all. It's just dirty
I
glasses.
wish somebody would clean my glasses.
Yeah, your eyeballs, nigga. No.
Look,
It's just dirty glasses, y'all. But yeah,
All right.
y'all-
Respect.
y'all look fine.
yeah, it's been a week. It's been a couple weeks. It's been busy. It's been also unproductive and busy and unproductive. Busy, productively, then unproductive. So yeah, I have the last couple days kind of threw me off, but we'll get back on track. But I can say it's been so far.
All right. It's been interesting. I officiated the wedding that she was at. Had that little trip. My dog was a jackass when we had to take him with us. Worked. He died, but still a jackass. Is Dean. Outside of all that, I haven't really done much. We had a anniversary cookout this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. Invited a lot of people. Some didn't show. I don't necessarily have beef, but some conversations need to be had with some people. Indefinitely, if you're listening, know who you are. But definitely that. I'm not a fan of no call, no shows. Like if something happens, if you can't come, just let me know. Especially if you already said you were coming. That's one thing that
Common
doesn't
courtesy.
bother me.
It's common courtesy.
Yeah, it's just a common courtesy thing.
No, I was the no call, no show.
I was also a no call, no show.
They didn't receive invitations. they don't live here.
We invited.
But
Therefore,
that's my
why I
point.
didn't
So,
call
like,
or show.
but yeah, because I'm also very selective. Like we have a whole like invitation list. You feel me? Like nigga, some people just ain't getting in. But it is what it is. I'm not pressed about it. Just taking my notes is all. Outside of that, I haven't really gotten to do anything. I've just been working out, and just not stressing, but like just doing a lot these past couple weeks. Now it's finally starting to slow down. I can get back to doing some other shit. But yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. 6, 7. I got a dope anniversary gift because he, you little fucking snake. He asked a group chat. He's like, "Hey guys, I got a friend that's getting married soon. Can you guys help? Like, tell me like why you did your vows or whatever." And I'm like, "It's weird and out the blue. Doesn't seem like something he would normally say, but whatever. I'll help." So like, yeah, I got my vows. Let me send it over to you. And I sent it to the group chat. And then yeah, that was definitely a note in my head. But I was like, forget it. It can't be that weird. Just helping somebody out. Jordan got me a wedding anniversary gift, and it's our vows side by side and a picture of us in the middle on this big thing that we're gonna put in the living room.
That's adorable. Greg is so free, y'all. Like Greg is too easy.
He is.
That whole conversation with Jordan, it was.
You cut out. Don't know what happened, but you cut out.
Greg is free. Greg is easy.
I'm not
It
easy.
took
I'm
me
just
5 minutes. I told Jordan, give me an hour. And within the hour, I had it.
You know what's funny? So she asked if I had them, and I was like, I don't think I have his vows. I was like, I have yours. I was like, I don't think I have his. And I was like, so I looked, and I was like, I don't have them. And then she's like, okay, I'll ask Saheed. And I was like, okay.
Niggas get called easy for trusting their friends. I got you.
It's okay.
Crazy.
Somebody's got to be the easy one, or else it doesn't work.
I'm not easy. I'm just going.
You're going pretty easily.
Whatever. That's the end of the episode, y'all. This has been episode 165 of the Beam Nerdy Podcast. Be sure to follow the podcast on all platforms, including YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to your podcast. Remember to rate it 5 stars and subscribe. We need it. We need it so bad. Be sure to follow the podcast on all the platforms, i.e. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, TikTok again, YouTube, all those places at Be More Nerdy. Be sure to follow me, GalaxyGreg_ at GalaxyGreg_ on all platforms. Follow my art page, The Interstellar Seller, for any art stuff. I got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm actually about to get an art piece back probably tomorrow morning.
He's doing fine things, yeah.
Yeah, tons of things, juggling a bunch of shit. That being said,
shout out to Greg. Earlier he did a Muppets bit, and that was a good little voice thing. I wanted to give you credit, but
that's funny as fuck. Oh yeah. Hoping some of my friends that turned in their voice stuff get some answers back these next couple days. That being said, Diva.
What it is, little dummies, it's your girl Diva XOXO. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at the Diva XOXO. Comment down below what your vote was for Anime of the Year. If you agree on MHA or if you wanted to be something else. We'd love to hear from you. That's all I got. HT.
Man, shout out to everybody that went to MomoCon this week. I hope it was a time. Make sure you tune in.
I'm jealous.
Make sure you tune in, learn about our topics on the anime awards and down there. Free to dialogue. Somebody will respond. And yeah, stay tuned.
It'll be HD. He'll respond.
With that being said, remember to go out and watch some more shows and make sure that you vote. I know a lot of people's primaries are coming up. But yeah, we are the Be More Nerdy podcast. Remember to be more nerds. Peace.
We'll be out here.